Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, sexual humor, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Rolling in the Mist. I am your master of ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today are...
Pablo Milla as Christopher Eugene Fritz.
And... Jason, please, and
Jason Peguero as Samuel Payne.
And...
Ryan Bravo as Leo Castello. On the mix, still.
Yep, Chris Rangel is not joining us today either because we usually record 2 of these episodes a day.
Fucking asshole.
He's still tied up in the corner, folks. Don't worry, he's safe unless we get the money.
I hate you, Chris.
What are the numbers? What are the numbers?
He's up! He's awake!
Get the gun!
Alrighty, so where we last left our protagonists on this extremely well executed heist, they had all, each and every single one of them had individually alerted the guards in their own unique way.
Except for Crackers.
Except for Crackers. Crackers is the only heist member who is sticking to the plan. And I guess also Daisy, technically. So Eugene snuck into the back, immediately forsaking the plan, found a secret chamber.
You made me.
And then also, I didn't make you do shit.
I gave you a choice. Alluded,
I gave you a choice, my friend.
Your words where you get the sense this will be your only chance to do that.
To go into the back, yes, in that moment.
Yeah,
You know what it was like? It was more like, Pablo, you have 2 choices. You can go, here, or
yeah, exactly. A mystery box could be anything. I was just like, God, okay.
Hey, I'm not going to control what you guys heard or how you heard it, but
it's not just what. No, the people listening are the ones that heard. I heard, and I was looking in your eyes while you were fucking. Yeah, in your eyebrows.
you were fucking.
While you were looking in your eyes while you were fucking.
The audience can't see my eyebrows, Pablo.
Believe me,
you have no proof I was quirking them.
They can hear. They can hear.
So, skipping past the whole recap. Basically, Samuel sold out Eugene to a guard who found them over an unconscious body in the back room while Leo was trying to go up to the balcony and a guard put his hand on his shoulder because he had cheated at blackjack.
In my defense, I really want my money. That's all I got.
You know, speaking of Samuel, you got a level up last session, right?
I did, yes.
What'd you get?
I leveled up my theme for Relic, and the new power tag that I got is called Fool's Gold.
Do you want to explain that is, or do you want to just show it later?
I don't mind explaining it. It's fine.
Okay, I kind of want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
I don't know about this.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
We'll make it a surprise. We'll wait, but the tag is called Fool's Gold.
Okay.
All right.
And Leo, you got a level up too, right?
That's true.
What'd you level up, and what tag did you get? And don't explain it. Just give us the creative name.
I leveled up my adaptation, Nature's Wrath.
Of course.
And, of course, the one I use the most. Because apparently veteran Dr.
I just
Calm
love the
is
frustration on your face, like this motherfucker in this tag.
And the power tag that I got was H, Zephyr's Children.
Age?
H was the number.
H?
Was the letter of the
Oh,
tag.
I got
The
it.
band is called Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin.
So Zephyr's Children.
Led Zeppelin's Zeppelin.
Yes.
The Hindenburg.
Yeah, for those not used to the game at this point, when you pick a new power tag, you pick a question that's next to a letter. So Bravo picked the question that was next to the letter H. That way they don't answer the same question twice.
Because I almost did and I could have been overpowered.
More overpowered.
We all know luck has a way of balancing me out.
Hey, that
fair.
makes sense. That is fair. He has a very strong character and shitty luck. The gods know how to work.
It's a perfect combination for a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Alrighty, so we go back into the scene. Let's start out on the casino floor. Leo, you had just passed off the deck of cards that Samuel had given you to Daisy, who had gone off by herself to dispose of them properly. You accomplished that sleight of hand. However, when you went toward the stairs that led to the balcony that holds the High Rollers Lounge, a guard came up to you and put his hand on your shoulder. The guard went, "Hey, sir, I'm gonna have to talk to you real quick."
I turn around using veteran doctor's calm. You can all roll your eyes. Fuck all of you.
Why was I in there? I was agreeing with you.
Okay, I mean, I'm just kind of used to the habit.
I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, it was Pablo, yeah.
Good, I agree.
I said, yes, can I help you? Kind of look at him like he's beneath me.
Yeah, sir, you know, we expect some foul play here. You're going to have to come with me real quick.
I don't have to go anywhere. We could talk about it right here.
And he looks over your shoulder, and you see behind you one of the guard of the staircase. He gives a look, and the guy that's talking to you gives a nod, and the guard of the staircase starts walking towards you as well. Okay. So now you are flanked by 2 guards.
While he's doing that, I'm going to use Primal Blessing on myself to kind of, I guess, expand my physique, like muscle-wise. Because I'm guessing, he only has his hand on my shoulder, right? But
yeah, right now.
Yeah, no, right now, yeah. I just kind of want to, puff up a bit.
All right, so you're not, like, doing a move. You're just kind of, okay.
No, I'm just kind of,
Being intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, so you puff up a little bit, but the thing is that these guards are, like, pretty burly people already.
I can tell. I'm not trying to, like, square up to them.
They come pre-puffed.
Yeah. These guys, they are not cream puffs. They are beef puffs.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a great frozen, awful like dessert, like
Savory
midnight,
popsicle.
Yeah, midnight. It's like bagel bites. And what did you just call them?
Beef
puffs. Oh God, it's not appetizing anymore.
This is not copyrighted by Odd Loop.
Can you imagine you're at a fucking rest stop on the highway? I just need a road snack. Let's see if we got Jack Links. We've got Cheetos. Pork rinds. Oh wait, they got beef puffs. My favorite.
So, Leo, you are currently flanked by 2 big beef puffs, and and beef puff number 1 goes, yeah, no, you do have to come with me, sir, or you can give all your chips to me, and you can be on your way.
That's the guard that came from behind me, right?
No, that's the guard that's been talking to you. The guard that can't, like, the guard is now just behind you, and he's just kind of like standing there menacingly.
Okay.
So the guard from the staircase is beef puff number 2.
Got it.
For future reference.
Yeah.
So, Leo, what do you do?
I said, all right, but I hope you don't regret this decision and this horrific accusation. And I go with him.
Oh shit! I thought you were about to like pop off. All right, so yeah, so both of the guards
just explode, killing
Samuel.
so both of the guards like raise their eyebrows, like kind of expecting you to pop off there too, and then just like okay, and he takes you by the arm, and the other guard just like stands like right behind you, and the 2 of them start walking you toward the back door.
Is Daisy on her way back?
I think you look across the floor and you see Daisy by like a nearby trash can. Looks like she just like disposed of the cards, and then she looks at you and she sees you currently being flanked by 2 guards, and it does not look like she's making any steps towards you.
Okay, that's fine. I just kind of give her like again. I have this calm demeanor thanks to veteran doctor's calm, and just kind of give her a nod. Just a simple, just kind of like I'll be right back.
Okay, Daisy, she looks worried, but she gives you a nod as well, and she looks around like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing now?
That's a big hallway. Find a way up there. No.
So they start taking you to the back room door, and the camera runs past you and through the back room door, and into the actual back warehouse, where a guard is currently running toward Eugene with his gun drawn, going, "Get on the ground right now!" And that is right after Samuel, the disguise guard, just ratted him out. So
I'm like, what the fuck are they even? They're seeing me standing less than 2 feet away from the other guard. What do they think happened? Why isn't he grabbing me?
Because I got knocked down.
No,
for the last time,
you're standing up, dude.
Okay.
I've picked your ass up.
Then I have a relationship with this guard that's coming in. I had a smoke break.
Yeah, if I was that guard and I saw you, I'd be like, why the fuck don't you grab him?
You look like a 70s hipster.
You don't get what I'm saying.
I know what I'm getting.
Okay, yeah, you're being a twat waffle.
I think where
I fucking am.
I think where you should be directing your anger is not at Jason, but at the god that's controlling the actions of this said character.
Who has a gun?
Sam? Oh, him. Wait, yeah, you're right. No, that's a good point. What the fuck? What's this douche canoe guard's name? Swig and Sigs? Swig and Swig Smith?
Sig and Swig.
Sig and Swig. Sig and Swig Smith. Oh, Sig and Swig Smith of the South.
Why are they always Southern?
Because it's
we're in a fucking metropolitan city.
It could be in the South.
Steven?
This feels more like we're in Detroit. Come on, don't fucking lie to me.
Steven is
You're
a
telling me
proud
that a city
Fargoan.
with fog can exist in the South?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay, fine.
Here's the thing. Sig and Swig heard a gunshot, ran into the room, saw an unconscious body, and then saw a guard who he was familiar with immediately point toward the guy and said he's the cause of the unconscious body. He is currently on edge because he's on Renfield bodyguard duty. And, he's kind of running on instinct. And right now, every sign is pointing toward you, this guy he does not know, who is standing next to the unconscious body.
Who, by the way, looks the least intimidating person in this room.
Little do they know.
He's running on instinct, man. He's just pulling out his gun and he's running. He's going to ask questions later.
I use the tag beef puff. All right. No, fine. Okay, whatever. He's running towards me with a gun.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first before
No, but you know what? This is perfect. This is fine. No, this is great.
I have an idea.
Okay, what do you want me? Okay, what's your idea?
We hit them both together.
Okay, but right now, Eugene only knows that you betrayed us.
All right.
So in this moment, I'm going, and before you can do anything, this actually works perfectly because I'm going to use a weakness tag. Easily intimidated, as he's like, at you, like just turning away from you because you're apparently insane and have betrayed us, and is flailing his arms at. Sig and Swig Smith, and I only know it's Smith because his name tag says Smith. And while he's flailing, he's gonna horn shot at him.
Oh my god!
Because he's freaking out, and all he knows is get away, get away, get away.
Get away now.
No, please don't hurt me, and is like panicking. I think the horn shot is more of a involuntary reaction than a decision.
Which is good storytelling.
Yeah, and it's a good way to use easily intimidated and horn shot, so +0.
Do you want to borrow veteran Doctor's Calm?
You cannot.
I cannot do
I
that.
do have ability that gets me do that.
And I never would in a million years.
felt
In the
so
spirit
betrayed.
of good storytelling and also fuck veteran Doctor's Calm, I
Because
would
you're
never
just
do
jealous.
it.
It's a great fucking thing.
I think he's more jealous. That's gonna be our first shirt.
I had a +4 last game. I'm not jealous.
I think Kevin learned his lesson.
I'm ready to do this.
Just roll.
Boom. +0, baby. Shooting a horn at the man. And that's an 11.
Oh my God.
That's an 11.
You straight up impale this guy, a father of 3 children.
Pew, 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 pew.
I don't know
what
what
happens.
Okay,
We just
so
assume.
this is go toe-to-toe. You can choose 2. You can hit him, dodge, or take something he has. Choose 2.
I can choose 2 of those?
Choose 2 because you
Yeah.
got more than 10.
But you
Awesome.
will take 1 against you.
Well, if he dodges, he doesn't.
Oh, then
So I can dodge, take something from him, or hit him?
Yes, and you choose 2 of those options.
Oh, well, he's fucking over there, so I definitely hit him and dodge.
Cool. All right, so yeah.
dodge and weave.
I
Dodge and
don't
weave.
want anything from him.
You take his wallet. Ooh, $20.
Yeah, one of the horns is a boomerang that actually swipes his wallet and comes back to me. No, I fucking hit him and dodge.
All right, so yeah, you're flailing your arms, and you immediately just shoot out like 2 horns, and they like stab into him.
Oh my
shit.
god!
Like one horn goes like wild, while the other horn like stabs into him, so he takes a tier 1 stats because you're rolling with a power 0 there. And he fires off a shot, but as the horn like stabs into his arm, the bullet just goes like wild.
Ooh.
And it just like pings against a nearby shelf. So,
Ricochets hit Sam in the ass.
Don't get mad, okay?
Fuck that guy.
so this guard is just like, and he's like looking at the horn all confused, and he's looking at you, and he's just like trying to piece this together. Samuel, what do you do in this moment?
All right. While he's currently getting stabbed, I go for my coin, pick it up from the ground, and I fucking throw it with all I got at him.
Oh.
I don't care if he's gonna die.
You straight decapitate.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to
Hit-
happen.
hit
Conduit, weight of greed, selfish return.
Hit with all you got, my
Ooh,
friend.
like a nice boomerang. Nice.
Oh, my God. All right.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that sheet? There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Choose one.
Because remember, if
What
you
does
take
it mean by control the collateral damage? I never got that. Like in terms of like what he's gonna do to me per se, or like
If your stuff can spread, you control it.
Oh,
So
okay.
like if Leo threw a fireball and he didn't choose
you guys could get
control
hurt
the
if you
collateral
guys are in the
damage,
area,
then
yeah.
like a building could catch on fire.
I'll take the you take cover and secure.
Okay. So yeah, you immediately get behind one of the shelves and then just chuck your coin at him. And how many tags did you have on that?
3.
Yeah. So you chuck your coin at him with as much you got, and you hit him in the head. And instead of bruising him, it just goes right in, like X-Men First Class style.
Oh my god!
Wait. That went through. So it just go in or through?
I'd say halfway X-Men First
I
Class
love he's
style.
like,
So it's
now
in the middle of his head.
I summon it back and you just summon the body to your...
Oh yeah, fuck, gross.
And Samuel has just murdered a man.
Oh,
God damn, that is probably my best hit. Now, you'll understand one day, Eugene. Sometimes it's better to take the high road.
Eugene vomits all over the ground next to Jim.
I jump back and go, son of a bitch! Can't you control your bodily fluids?
When did you eat corn?
Who's that? And a magical talking rat gnome comes from around.
It's like, Mama?
Okay, I vomit.
So current situation, Eugene has vomited. Samuel has
Just murder somebody.
Samuel has just murdered a man. You guys knocked out another guy. 2 gunshots have rung out in this warehouse. There's the vault. There's the breaking room with the secret entrance and all that. More than likely, someone is going to show up at any moment.
I grab Eugene, I'm like, come on, let's get in that damn vault. I just can't pull him. And then as I do that, I call back my coin from his fucking head.
Oh
So
god,
like,
what is that? What happens with that?
Do I have to roll for that?
Does the body move a little?
'Cause I have selfish return.
Yeah, that is just one of your abilities, so I'm not even gonna have you roll
Yeah,
for that.
okay, so I just fucking, but like it's the kind of return where like as I'm pulling him, I'm kind of calling on the other hand, and I'm not really like paying attention to whatever happens to that body.
Yeah, so you hear a shh as the body is like sliding, and then as it slides across the floor, his jacket gets caught in like a crack in the floor.
So now I'm just trying to pull it.
The body just kind of like shakes there on the ground, like rides a little bit
God.
before the coin just goes and just pops right back out into your hand.
And I just grab it like, let's go.
Just get a nice little spit shine on it.
So here's the deal. As you two are running toward the vault, you guys hear the back room door open again. And as you guys are, as you guys get to the vault, like to the corner of it in the center of this room, you guys take a peek behind you and you see Leo there being led by 2 guards.
Okay, so we're behind the vault.
You guys are like around the corner of the vault, but if these guys walk any further into the room, they might be able to see you. Okay. So
he's being taken to the breaking room.
yeah. And
sweet.
these guards turn around the corner and start, like bringing Leo over to the breaking room. In like
chill.
in
Just
like
calm
a
down.
moment, they are going to see the unconscious body and the dead body.
Oh shit, that's right.
'Cause they're in
that
this-
was right next to the door.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Leo's gonna be like, what the fuck happened
Okay,
here?
I can. Oh god, it tastes like the
Come on, boy, spit it out.
tastes like the eggs Benedict I had for lunch. All right. I have an idea. And just like in painting the town red, what Eugene did when he first encountered the Red Rider, and he was trying to protect the tapestry roll, the scroll, whatever. He's going to use what shadows there are to hide the unconscious and dead bodies.
Ooh.
But I thought I pulled you away from them.
I did, but just
It's a range attack.
Yeah, it's a range attack.
Oh, okay.
Any shadows that I can see, I can move from any
Ooh,
discriminate
nice.
distance. So I'm gonna try and make it as though the shadows are just being cast.
Here's the funny thing.
To cover the bodies.
He'll literally meld the image from thin air, but the body is still physically there.
Yeah, nothing is moved. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
They're just gonna think that's
it's
their shadows
basically-
falling.
It's illusionary.
You create a mirage pretty much
Yeah.
on it.
I'm creating a mirage.
Okay. So I'm going to remind you of this game mechanic real quick. Do you want to burn that tag? Like, 'cause
Yeah,
here's the-
because it's a pretty well lit place, right?
yeah, it's a really well lit place.
Fuck yes. At this moment, I'm just tired of complications and I want to burn shadow manipulation.
Okay. So we've never used this game mechanic before in the podcast, but
Sweet.
you can choose to burn a tag and you get an automatic success. There's numbers behind it, but basically it's an automatic success. But the thing is that for the rest of the mystery, you can no longer use that tag until you bring it back in a downtime.
So mind you, you won't be able to shadow melt into the vault.
Right.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You can take it back.
Pablo, if
I would just, if I took it back, I would just have to roll.
I'm just saying, you could either do that, but now all three of us are together. We might be able to pull some shit off with these two guards.
I like that we're all together, but it just seems like now that we're all together, we're all gonna have to find our way upstairs if the book's not in the vault.
Oh, I got an idea.
Okay, well
My ideas have led us to this successful moment.
I immediately was happy when I saw him
plan.
being taken back here because we're all in the same place now. So, which is good. Fuck. No, I'm just gonna roll for it. I'm gonna take a risk. Is that what that is?
Honestly, I think this is. Yeah, fuck. I'm just gonna say it's take a risk.
Yeah, I would feel like he's
Not
taking
really
a risk.
face danger.
It's not really sneak around either.
No, it's a take a risk.
Yeah.
That this is gonna work. But I'm gonna use shadow manipulation, and I'm going to use evading detection in that I'm trying to keep them from detecting the bodies.
Okay.
+2. Nice. I am a fucking G, you guys.
Jesus.
What did
I'm
you
a
get?
fucking G.
What did you get?
I got an 18 plus. I got a 20.
Wait, what?
These dice have, or are these sixes? These are sixes.
Those are sixes.
I got a fucking 20, y'all.
Hold up.
I got a crit.
Hold up. Did you think you rolled 2 9s?
I did because.
On a 6-sided dice.
Yes. Yes, I did. What? But in my defense, look at that 9. That looks like a hot 9 as a 6.
Oh,
Great.
you're using my metal ones, guys.
It doesn't matter. I'm still a fucking straight G.
Yeah, that's
a
perfect
14.
success. Yeah.
God dang.
14.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna be successful this game.
Oh my God. Yes,
So-
I didn't have to burn it.
So here's the deal. Samuel and Eugene, you ran to the vault and you went around like the corner of this like cube-like structure, and you see Leo being led inside by these 2 guards. And Samuel, you see Eugene like step out for just a moment before you can say anything. Eugene stretches out a hand, and what like the shadows that are in this room like literally morph. So that way, this one shelf is casting this massive dark shadow over the unconscious body, the dead body, and the pile of vomit.
I like how you describe that, kind of like a sundial movement.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Shadow.
nice. Yeah.
Like literally all the shadows from the shelf, all the other shelves just melded into this one shelf to create this like one long like shadow. And I mean, like for anyone paying attention, it'd look like totally unnatural. But for these 2 guards who are dealing with their own stuff, they just walk right past it. Because right now they're just focused on Leo. Because they get the sense like this guy's about to like try something. So they walk right past this like deep dark shadow and lead you to the break room, Leo.
And then I kind of go up to Eugene's ear and I kind of whisper like, "Damn, boy, there's a neat trick."
Smoke weed every day. I couldn't. I heard that in a. I didn't know what else to say.
Don't push it.
I'll keep working on it. Workshopping.
Anyways, Leo's in the back. This has got interesting. He was supposed to be up there.
At least we're all in the same place for right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. That EMP still gonna go off and we ain't in position.
Well, we're in a better position than we were. I'm more comfortable all of us being together and where we can work things out now that everything's gone awry.
And then the break room door closes.
But it looks like he might need our help.
So, Leo, you're currently in the break room with these 2 guards, and you see what I described earlier: these like folding tables and a couple chairs kind of spread, like pushed to the walls, and a single chair under like a dangling lamp. And these guards just like they kind of just like push you in, and then the 2 of them, Beef Puff 1 and 2. You have to remember all these names.
I mean, we've been naming all the guards not by their name except Jim.
Wait, are you actually naming them Beef Puff 1 and 2 and not knowing if they are?
Because we haven't really asked their names, so
Yeah, so
we're gonna call them placeholder.
Beef Puffs until further
I was
notice.
just gonna say, I don't know.
Look, Sig and Swig is dead.
Sig and Swig is dead. I just don't know if Benny and Lenny are on duty tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Benny and Lenny are on duty tonight.
Okay, fucking great. All right.
They're somewhere.
Okay, cool. I'm happy then.
I want to be Carlos.
The biggest grin just fell on Pablo's face.
I want to be Carlos. He was cool.
Great.
Anyway, so the 2 guards look at you, Leo, and they go, "All right, sir. So you've had some serious accusations of cheating on you. We're gonna need you to wait here while we check the tapes. Do you understand?"
That's perfectly fine, but I would like to know what am I being accused specifically of doing.
Cheating at blackjack. Wait here.
And I start laughing. I'm like, interesting. Okay. I mean, do you want to search me or what?
And then Beef Puff 1 turns to Beef Puff 2. All right, check him. And he comes up to you and starts like, patting you down.
I even to help him, I take off this shitty fucking outfit I was given.
How dare you? I spent good money on those outfits.
Yeah, like I pretty much comply, just very nonchalant. Like I even take it off. I turn my things. I just okay, go ahead.
Okay. He pats you down. He takes your chips and puts them in his own pocket. And then like when Beef Puff 2 turns to Beef Puff 1, he nods, and then Beef Puff 1's like, all right, I'm gonna go check the tapes. You two wait here. Beef Puff 1 nods to Beef Puff 2, and he leaves the room.
As he's leaving the room, I said, and I better hope that you're not wasting my time. After all, I'm someone very important to Miss Melody. And if you keep me from meeting her...
Beef Puff 1 has already closed the door.
Yeah.
So now
Okay,
it's just
that's
Beef Puff 2.
okay, then I'm talking to Beef Puff 2.
Yeah. And Beef Puff 2 is just like staring at you.
Is he like within my immediate like physical range?
I'd say he's like 3 feet from you.
Okay.
Close enough that like far enough that you can't take like a random swing at him, but close enough that if like you try to run, he can tackle you.
Okay. During that distance, I kind of want to see if I could find anything physically ill on him. Like, because I want to use an eye of weakness.
Okay.
And see, like, does he have, like, a twitch in his shoulder? Is he feeling out of breath? Like, is there something...
Roll
I can
investigate.
spot anything wrong with him. So, an eye for weakness. And actually, I'm going to use advanced medical knowledge. Just to see if I could physically see something that I would know.
Sure.
You go, Tim Roth.
So that's going to be 9.
Alrighty. With investigate, that's 2 tags. You get to answer 2 questions, but I get to mess with stuff a little bit.
Okay. Let's see. Does he look tired under the eyes?
Yeah, he has bags under his eyes, and they look more like stress bags than like actually like lack of sleep bags.
Okay, and my other question would be, does his skin color, I guess, like just when you have a lot of blood in you, you seem healthy in the skin. Does he seem healthy in the skin?
It's interesting you asked that. So this guard, his face is all right, but as you're like looking at him and he has his like hands clasped in front of him, you look down and you see that one of his hands is actually badly burnt. And as you see that, you look back up at his face and something starts ringing familiar. And as you're staring at him, you see that he has that same familiarity in his eyes as he's staring at you. So I'm using the mixed success investigate option. Your investigation exposes you to danger.
Okay.
This guard looks at you and he's just like, wait a minute. I've seen you before, haven't I?
I feel like I've seen you somewhere too.
He starts reaching to his side with his good hand.
I literally like take a step forward, put my hand on his chest, and I'm gonna use this disease affliction, and I'm gonna make him convulse.
All right, roll go to toe, my friend.
Oh god, bro.
Yeah.
With
geez.
advanced
I'm
medical
surprised.
knowledge to really get him not lethal, but just knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm allow that.
4 + 2, 6 + 5. That's 11.
Wait, what? 5?
I rolled a 5 and a 4, so 9 + 2, 11.
All right.
I'm like, did I just have to explain math?
Yeah, he had to triple check. He's not happy.
Choose 2. Hit him, dodge, or take something he has.
Look, if this guy's convulsing and he finds a way to hurt me, I'm gonna be medically impressed. I'm gonna do hit and dodge.
Okay. So he pulls out his pistol, and you immediately rush forward and put your palm to his chest, and immediately you just hit him with this like blast of disease. And
My
immediately
eyes like light up green.
yeah, and he just starts like shaking around, and like as he does, he tries to like hit you with his gun, like literally like club you, but the swing goes wide. So that's a 2 status, right? With 2 tags?
Yes.
Yeah, so he just starts like convulsing and he's like stepping back, but like he looks like he's about to fall to his knees, and then he regains his balance, and like you can see like his face is now like growing these like pustules, but he just looks at you just like determined. It's like the graveyard, and he raises his pistol again, cutting back to the warehouse. The 2 of you just saw Beef Puff 1 walk out the door. He's turning to Beef Puff 1. He came out of the break room. He's walking toward another door, and it looks like he might be in your line of sight soon. If you guys don't do something, what do you do?
I can get him. Dead in the center again.
I pass the baton reluctantly to you.
So I look at Beef Puff 2,
Beef Puff 1.
Beef Puff 1. Sorry, there's too many beef puffs in this.
They don't all look the same. Let's not be
And
racist.
I'm gonna throw my coin at him.
Surprise or fucking prize?
Hey,
Now-
you gave me the baton. What were you expecting?
at least I have some fucking finesse.
Find it. Gene, I got a choice. I can either throw this coin at him or I could take a badge and try to get in that room.
Well, if he's going away, I don't see why we need to institute any more
If he comes
violence.
back with a gun and more people.
Then, well, more people. But there'll
Fuck
be 3
it.
of us. No, wait.
I just chucked the coin.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna invoke the crew weakness tag. No clear leader.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And
nice.
I have a. Does this also count too for the glazing shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna say since you're doing a physical feat, you're gonna take a -1 from the glazing shot as well.
Okay, so -2.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna get a +1 because I'm using my 3.
What are your 3?
Oh, sorry. Conduit of avarice, the weight of greed, selfish return.
How does selfish return work here?
I'm gonna call it back when I hit, if it hits or not.
I'm gonna say since you're not using it for this hit,
All
you
right,
just
so
use
the-
2, so it's just +0.
Yeah, it's blizzard. Move these. 6, 7, 8.
All right. So let's-
Since I get a tag on the
You mean attention?
What the week?
yeah for the Guardians of Life and Death.
oh yeah. No, you all have attention on that group
Oh,
feat.
yeah.
No clear leader.
All right, so that's gonna be a hit with all you got. So choose one of these options.
Oh, we're sure guarding death, all right.
I'll take the. You take cover again.
Okay.
We learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, we're gonna be safe.
So Samuel, you chuck your coin and it hits this guy in the back of the head. It's more like the first guard. It doesn't go like into the skull. It just like makes this like nasty bruise. And he immediately grabs the back of his head. And as he turns around, Samuel, you grab Eugene and immediately just like go like directly behind the vault rather than just around the corner. So both of you are now hidden as this guard is like looking around and goes like, what the fuck was that? And Beef Puff 1 immediately takes out his pistol and just like, all right, whoever's here, whoever's playing pranks, I'm not into it right now. Jim, if that's you, I will shoot your ass. And he starts walking, into the deep shadow that Eugene has made. Back into the break room. All right, so this guard, Beef Puff 2, he's like convulsing, and he's like raising his pistol again at you, Leo.
Let me just say, again, medically speaking, if a man is convulsing and he's still conscious, then I did not convulse him enough. Well,
Nope.
Then I'm just gonna. Let's see if this works. I don't really have a tag for punching, but I'm gonna use Primal Blessing and Elemental Blessing at the same time to kind of, make my forearm, bigger and literally put fire, like, cast it in flame, while at the same time using fireproof so I don't burn myself. And
about
then
right.
just straight up punching him in the face.
So you're hitting him with a fire punch?
I'm hitting him with a fire punch, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
also invoke Struggle to Calm the Weather.
Fucking Pokemon up in here.
I don't think this is struggle to calm the weather.
Okay.
You are fire punching him.
Okay.
You are not trying to calm shit.
Okay, sure. So that's gonna be a +3.
Okay, go for it.
That's 11.
Wow.
I rolled a 6 and a 3.
Nice. You guys are rolling really well for how you guys have
Wait a minute.
fucked up the
Sorry,
heist.
sorry. That's I had a 3, right? 6 and a 3. That's 12.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Just to
Dude, remember when we first started? We were getting fuck all back at the old place.
you guys had some messed up rolls in the beginning of this
Yeah.
heist. You guys got into a really bad situation, and now
Now
you,
good rolls. It's a really hard
Dude,
situation.
go back, listen to our first when we get our first climax and our first arc. What was it? What was
I've
the first
heard
arc?
everything.
Skid Row.
Dude, remember those rolls? If we got a 7, that was a 12 to us.
we kept rolling really
Dude,
bad.
you want to talk about fuck all? I'm happy. We fucking made a god happy.
Okay, so choose 2 once again. Hit him, dodge, take something he has.
Take his fucking soul.
No, I'm just gonna hit him and dodge.
Okay, so yeah, you rush forward and he shoots and you juke and you fire punch
straight up
this
uppercut.
dude. Yeah, and he like goes into the air and then just drops to the ground. And as he does, like you can see his like eyes are wide, but there is like just he's unconscious and he is now just shaking on the ground. There's like more boils and pustules form on his face.
God. Gross.
What kind of convulsion did I give this guy?
You didn't even know.
Convulsions don't give you pustules.
Well, actually, I think no more pustules are growing because now they are burned off his face.
Fine. I mean,
I at least killed the guy in the You're torturing
Yeah,
this
Christ.
guy.
Right,
so
put him out.
once like he gets knocked the fuck
Let
out,
Samuel
that
come
happens.
finish it.
I'm just like,
Try to get in there.
I look at him just as like, still something I learned from Strange, because again, you know, I saw you punch, and I put my hand over his head because as much as I want to kill the dude.
Oh God.
And I use healing factor to a point where I stabilize him, not kill him outright, because you know, like I want to stop the convulsion. I know he's knocked the fuck out. I just want to stabilize him.
If only he was there for Sig and Swig.
Shoot. All right, yeah. Roll change the game, I guess.
And I'm gonna use
Veteran doctors come.
I'm gonna use advanced medical knowledge because I have to know exactly what I did to him and then reverse
Just
that.
say it, bro.
Yep.
Just say what you're gonna use.
I mean, no matter what, it's always gonna be veteran doctor's combo.
I knew it.
Go for
No,
it.
but I want to change it. So veteran doctor's common, advanced medical knowledge, and healing factor.
Go for it.
Can I invoke drain my energy?
Yeah, I'd say
Okay,
you've been going wild
Got
here.
it. So
yeah.
I'm gonna level up this one right now. So +2, right? With veteran doctor's common, that's a 10.
All right.
Rolled a 6 and a 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you stabilize this guy, and immediately he stops like shaking. You know, some of his like burns begin to heal up, or at least he stops being actively on fire. And he just his eyes close, and he just like goes unconscious on the ground. And then we cut back to the warehouse.
I get the chair and I beat him with it. No.
Good Lord. Just come in. When we get in there, by the time we get in there, we're just gonna see a bloody pulp on the ground.
Mind you, the little shirt that I had because of the gesture, it's all burned off on my right hand. Because you know, I set it
Sam's gonna be
ablaze.
pissed about that.
We go back into the warehouse. Beef Puff 1 is currently about to walk through the shadow. He's about to trip over the unconscious form of Jim.
I look at Eugene. You got a plan. You better do it now. I'm already out of ideas.
Absolutely. If you'll pardon my privilege.
And I bump him out into the guard's line of sight.
You bump him out, and immediately the guard looks up and he points his gun at you. Who the hell are you?
I'm one of the guards. Got attacked earlier. Where the hell have you been?
Were you the person that threw that thing in my head?
No, what the fuck you talking about?
Who was it?
I don't know what the fuck. Why you asking me questions? Motherfucker attacks us. You don't want to come and save us?
And I'm the whole time that this dialogue is going on, I'm sneaking around the whole vault structure to get to the guard's blind side.
Okay. Roll sneak around.
Evading detection, people watcher.
I'm also going to invoke your weakness tag, ruthlessness.
Yeah.
Because you did kind of sell out your friend and put him in the line of sight of a pistol.
Yeah,
That's pretty
thanks.
savage stuff.
That's good because I haven't decided if I'm gonna blind him or fucking tackle him. And I feel like tackle is really bold for Eugene. Oh great, so let's just mark that. I'm gonna level up that too.
We got a lot of level ups to do later.
Gotta level ups later. Fucking finally. Okay, here we go. +1 to sneak around. That's a 4 plus. Ooh, that's a 5. That's a 6 total.
That's what you get for being a dick.
It's payback's a bitch, but not on me.
So here's the deal. Eugene, you push Samuel out to catch the guard's attention, and as this like standoff is going, you go around the vault and you go to like creep up on this guy, and as you do, you bump against one of the shelves. And this guard, who was just told by Samuel that someone is in here, immediately turns and fires.
Oh crap!
And
What is it, 12 rounds? What the
take
fuck?
gunshot wound 3.
Oh my god.
Do I see Do I see him shooting?
You see the guard turn and shoot.
Okay.
You don't see Eugene from your vantage point,
Got it.
but you can kind of guess.
All right.
So Eugene, you just get hit up.
Oh shit!
And now the guard is just like, get down right now.
And Eugene
Meanwhile-
is on the ground and says, "Affirmative."
That's the motherfucker! You son of a bitch!
I've been shot.
Okay, so
Get his ass!
Oh my god, that is by the way, total count. That is 6 gunshots that have gone off in this warehouse.
yeah,
so far.
at that point, Leo, you hear a couple of gunshots.
And me
He's literally right
screaming.
next to me.
Yeah, you hear the gunshots right as you stabilize this guy right outside in the warehouse.
You also hear,
Oh, merciful Antichrist!
And I'm like, Eugene, and I rush out.
Okay,
I open the door and I look outside to see what I can see.
You rush out into the warehouse and
Yes.
you see a guard pointing his gun at Eugene and like stepping toward him. Eugene is on the ground with several bullet wounds. You see Samuel clutching his own shoulder, and then the guard like glances at you, Leo, and points his gun at you and is like, "Sir, get
This
back
guy's
to
so
the room."
fucking fast.
He
I
points
can't get a sneak attack on him.
No, I mean he heard the door open. He's on high alert right now. You open the door, he turns to you, and he goes, "Sir, get back into the room right now."
And
he turns.
before he turns back to Eugene, I'm gonna fucking hit him with everything I got.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use opportunist, because this is an opportunity I'm taking.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's
that's
good.
See, fuck you guys.
I said that's good.
Conduit of avarice and weight of greed.
All right.
And I'm not gonna throw it. This is gonna be like the fucking coins in my hand. And this is like if I had a mallet and I fucking just went right in the right here.
All right,
Right
go
in the
for
side
it.
of his head.
I love it.
May I just say that right before you did that, the image of him in the middle of the triangle of us, two of us super injured and one of us coming out of a cellar or a cell. This is exactly how I expected this. how well I expected this to go. One bleeding on the ground, one bleeding half on the ground, and a gun being pointed at all of us. It's exactly how
At the same time,
But because of glazing shot, it's +2 then.
Yes, because of the -1.
Yeah, okay.
at the same time, like, 'cause
wait.
I don't know he's about to do that, and I feel like I would react to like immediately just chuck air at him. Like I want to attack him.
I'm gonna give this to Samuel right now, just because of this opportunity.
It's also you got a gun pointed at you.
So I got
Yeah.
+2.
That hasn't changed before.
Solid.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got an 11, baby. 11, 12, and 13.
I'm like trying to build up intrigue. I'm trying to like ramp up the stakes.
Guess what? I got 3 bullet holes. Fuck you with your intrigue.
First off, you caused this on your own.
No, you.
You pushed me.
I was trying to cause a diversion so I could help everybody.
You did. You were helping me by causing the.
I don't
By you
wanna-
getting
I
shot.
don't want to hear this.
You
This
got
is
us
eye
all
for
in the
an
room.
eye.
So Samuel, you rush up to this guy and immediately starts to turn to you. Choose 2 for hit with all you got.
Choose 2. Okay. You get them good.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna fucking.
And keep in mind, he can impose a status on you unless you choose take cover. This is what happened to Strange.
I take cover.
Okay.
So
He shoots you in the head. You
Can I
dead.
describe how I was gonna do it?
Yeah, you already described it. You were gonna hit him with the
Well, yeah,
coin
but
in
like
your
the
hand.
way I have the coin hold, like a fucking gorilla palm strike sort of thing.
Yeah, you rush up to this guy and he immediately turns and he looks like he's about to fire his gun and you get him at just the right moment where you bash against his head, and since you chose to get them good, and I think at this point the tier is like what, a 4 status?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with your coin and his head fucking explodes.
Also, this is the first
I feel like at that brief moment, like I'm like summoning air in my hand, ready to do a quick draw, and I'm like, is that? Oh my god!
So, just to recap, he saw me kill someone,
Yeah.
and he just saw the most gruesome death.
Yes, but when Eugene saw it, he's on the ground. He looked. He heard. I'm assuming I heard a.
Yeah.
Right?
And I want to paint this image. You rush up, you explode this guy's head, and at that exact moment, the shadow that Eugene created disperses, and 2 other bodies appear right next to Samuel. That's according to you, Leo.
What? The?
And I am clutching all my bullet wounds. I look up meekly as I see the headless man now fall. I look at him, look back at the other bodies, and roll over. Blood, vomit, all coming out.
And then I stand there, kind of like wiping my hand, like kind of like wiping the blood.
So uncivilized.
Oh my god!
I look at Leo. I was like, Leo, so glad for you to join us.
I'm just there dumbfounded. I'm like, and I look back to the person I took out, but I still maintained alive. And I look over to him, and internally I'm like, who the fuck did we just team up with?
Dr. Castello.
Eugene? And I go towards the voice.
Yeah, you rush toward him and you see Eugene currently on the ground with several bullet wounds.
Jesus! I rushed over to him. I can obviously clearly tell there's bullet holes, I'm guessing. You know, I rip open his shirt, and I put my hand over the bullet holes, and I will cast by using advanced medical knowledge to get him out precisely so it doesn't rip anything else. Healing factor and second wind.
Second wind is your range.
Then healing factor and actually primal blessing to help, reinvigorate the chest muscles.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yes, please.
Wait, do you want to do catch overlooked details?
No.
on our team crew?
Fuck that. Hey, I've been thinking about. No, hey, fuck you.
You could be suffering from severe depression that he can catch.
I can't wait for this character to die. I need to come back as just a nice, like, Whole Foods manager.
So that's going to be a +3. That's going to be a 9.
Okay, so change the game. You get, what was that? How many attacks?
I used 3.
3 juice, so you can heal up to a 3 status, that's what he had.
Oh, great. I'm back to
So
normal.
what I do is my eyes flash green. I put my hand over the holes, and I slowly lift them with the green energy. In other words, like extracting the bullets slowly, like kind of like using the force. And at the same time as the bullets are leaving, the bullet holes are like closing in.
Yeah, Eugene, you just have like the strangest experience as you watch these bullets like leave your body, like pop out, like, and then like the wounds like seal up, and now you just have like holes in your clothing where you were shot up earlier.
And you're actually invigorated thanks to the primal blessing.
Yeah, you feel like you just drank a whole can of Monster.
Did anybody else hear? I bless the rains down in Africa.
And I give him a smack in the face, like, get up, man.
I look at Leo like, damn, I'll take what that bullet's having.
And because I have the bullets, I just drop them to the side. I'm like, Jesus, Eugene. And I pick them up.
All right, so the 3 of you are now gathered in this back room right next to the vault. There's currently a lot of bodies around you. There has been multiple gunshots. Probably someone else is going to come into this. This is like pretty much every level of Hitman I've ever played, where you just end up in one room and kill every single person that shows up.
There's no one to notice if there's no one to notice.
Yep.
All right, boys, we don't got a lot of time. The gods are coming. We're near the vault. We need to decode fast.
I would ask what the hell is going on here, but given just the carnage that's been ensued, I'm not even going to ask.
We'll have to act fast. We're all together now. We'll have to use the best of our expertise with the vault now. Now, I don't know how much longer we have until the EMP goes off, but we'll work with the vault now, and then we'll together somehow make our way upstairs to the main office. Is that adequate enough for you, gentlemen?
I agree with that, though I believe I may have found where our book is. Outside when I was there with Daisy, and I kind of look back, wherever the hell she may be, I had a bit of a vision from the entity that I mark my powers from. I believe that the Eye of the Storm showed me that what we're looking for, a great source of power, exists actually up there in the office. I don't think what we're looking for, Eugene, is down here. Now, Samuel. I look to the vault. I know we don't really trust each other or like each other. Let's just say we're all in this for something. If I can help you get inside this vault quietly, will you help us get what we get and get the hell out of here? We both win.
And I look at Eugene, and I look back at you. All right. I like this idea. I have a plan, by the way. It ain't gonna be quiet, but it'll get enough distraction for you two to get up in that stairwell.
There have been 6 consecutive gunshots fired in this cavernous warehouse. I think we're well beyond the point of being quiet.
It doesn't matter at this point. They're gonna come back in and see the bodies. We might as well get what we can and get the hell out.
Or do you think, I'm sorry, do you think that they're going to look in the vault for the perpetrators of the said dead bodies?
Yes, what makes you think they're gonna go upstairs?
Well, they might, I don't know.
The money's back here. They're gonna go where the money is first. We don't got a lot of time, boys. We gotta figure out something quick.
What kind of lights are in the vault room?
In the vault room, hanging fluorescents.
So here's what I'm gonna do. We just need shadows, right?
Well, that was the plan, but I suppose that's out the window.
All right, then fine. Then all we really need is shadows. So I'm going to do something I've never really tried before, but we're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna summon an air elemental. And I take a step back, and I concentrate I summon air literally to me, and I expand it to, in other words, create this kind of, I wouldn't say hulking, but massive.
Roll change the game.
Let's do it. And I'm gonna use, Zephyr's Children and Elemental Blessing to add wind to it. Or can I just use Gale Force Control?
I'm gonna say Gale Force Control and Zephyr's for the
Children.
menu.
That is going to be a 14.
You
Two
rolled
sixes.
2 6. Jesus.
Yeah, fuck you, Kevin.
Fuck!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna add one more to my.
That looked like that got personal.
Like, wow. I'll add one more to my ruthless. There we go.
You all right there, Kevin? Like you're thinking about this real deep.
I'm.
Do.
All right. Here's what happens. So, as you say this in front of these two, you start generating this like tornado between your palms. Then you separate your palms, and this tornado starts to grow and it begins to take this shape. Samuel, you feel something in the air, like a string being pulled taut. As Leo had that feeling earlier in the casino floor, you have a feeling like the thing you're drawing your power from is trying to tell you something. Do you delve into it?
Yes.
Roll plus mythos. So for you, that's +2.
Oh, so when you're rolling mythos, you add how many mythos you have?
6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9, 10, 11.
Shoot, okay. Samuel, the world around you grows dim.
Okay.
Like the floor of any casino, like there is no day or night. Samuel, how would you perceive luck if it had physical form?
If luck had a physical form?
Yeah, if everyone had like a thing that showed how much luck they had, or just their luck in general, like if there was a symbol of their luck.
So you know how like for souls, it's usually like a white essence and it's kind of like a burning fire?
Mm-hmm.
Luck, I would feel, is more like a golden aura kind of around your body.
Mm-hmm.
And the least luck you have, the dimmer it is. The more luck you have, the brighter it is. Almost like a shiny coin.
Ooh.
I like that. Yeah,
Interesting.
that's a lot better than what I would
So
come up with.
everyone always has that aura, but if they're the least lucky person on Earth, it's just
a
like
dim.
a dim outline, thin outline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Think of like
thin.
You always have luck. Doesn't mean it's always.
you know what
good
it
or
is?
bad.
Think how a shiny coin would look if you polished it versus a coin that is just
Unpolished.
Aging
and just has
corroding.
Ooh, I
no.
like that. Yeah.
Think of it like that.
Very creative.
So everything dims like a casino floor, neither day nor night. And you look around, you see these auras around the people you're with. All the bodies they have no auras because they're dead.
They're dead.
You took that like
Their
from
luck is done.
Jim's got to have some left.
No, Jim's fucking.
Jim's ain't dead.
Jim
No, but he has no luck.
yeah,
He
Jim got
would've been-
knocked out.
Yeah, but he ain't dead.
Yeah. He's got the slightest aura.
Zed's dead, baby.
And as you look at Jim, you see that slight aura. You look at Eugene, you also see that like very dim aura because he had gotten shot earlier. And then you look at like Leo, and Leo's aura is all over the place. It's like looking at the sun. It'll dim and then grow and then dim and then grow. There'll be like spouts. It's all over the place. But right now, it's blinding to look at because you get the sense that he is the luckiest he has ever been in this moment.
You hear a spirit whisper, "His rolls are off the chart."
And then you look up and you see through the wall an aura with no person in it. It's a pure silhouette. Looks like the silhouette of a woman. And you see that this aura is also, it's as bright as the sun. And as it floats through the wall, it floats toward Leo and touches his aura, and it dims completely. And you realize that this feeling you're feeling right now was the same feeling you felt during the poker game. And the same feeling you felt when you were escaping the casino. That feeling was someone changing your luck. And right as Leo's luck dims,
Oh, fuck.
the elemental he creates forms. And Leo, this elemental, you try to make it like human size, and it just grows more and more. And stuff starts flying off the shelves. This elemental starts growing larger until it's nearly 9, maybe 10 feet tall. And you look at it with this pride, and Samuel, you look at it with this horror. And then the elemental looks down at the three of you with bright blue lightning eyes, and it raises its windy fists.
At us?
Yes.
Oh,
fuck.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Let me add this. Fuck you, Kevin. The one chance I get a double 6 is you turn it on
14.
me.
That's why I was
will
silent, because I was like,
remember
do
this.
I do this right now? Because in my head, I was like, this would be so mean. But also, I'm like, this would be the perfect moment for that. Because I did have to pay off the stuff I was foreshadowing with you earlier.
Remember, Kevin, we live together.